The affordability crisis. Yeah. Hey, let's get some lights on here. Anyway, just up early. Of course, the news is going on about affordability crisis. Now, we're always going to complain that things are too high and pay is too low. Nothing new there, but the affordability crisis is kind of funny lately. We just got our winter taxes in, and they're half of what they've been in the last 4 years. I thought it was a mistake, but house assessment is down, and our house got ridiculous, like a lot of places. So we knew the housing bubble or correction was coming, but maybe it's starting. So let's see if I can just set this up. Maybe not. Okay, sorry. But yeah, I mean, the news obviously wants to create chaos and stuff. They like the word crisis, of course. Everybody does. Border crisis, war crisis, gun crisis, drug crisis. Of course, we're not going over drug crisis now because we're blowing boats out of the water, right? So we can't seem to do news bits on how many people die from drugs. That would kind of defeat the purpose of what the media is trying to do. The children, lots of children dying from drugs. We're not seeing any news bits on that lately. So it's kind of like the border. Oh, we're not seeing any news bits now. It's been kind of corrected, and child trafficking, this and that. It's just funny. I can go on about the media, but the affordability crisis, I'm like, man, I do all the shopping. I'm a numbers guy and stuff, and we live in a nice area. Thanksgiving was cheaper. You make some adjustments, but turkey was cheap, and I don't get it. I don't know what people are choosing to buy now, but eggs, milk, bananas, a lot of things are actually down. When a lot of things are just keeping up with basic inflation or stuck at that high inflation cost from the previous administration, hands down. But I'm like, you can eat cheap for one thing. Bread, milk, eggs, like I said, pasta. The one the one high thing is meat. Meat's kind of high, so you got to adjust there. I mean, beef is up, so, and there's reasons for that. We won't go into that, but just overall, and gas is way down, and I'll say way down. So yeah, I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, I know we live high on the hog here in America. Everybody lives high on the hog throughout the world, I guess. We keep wanting to do better, buy a bit more special coffees. You can't get the generic brand. I don't want to wait for a sale, which sales kind of suck. And I get it. Things are high. What I see is insurance, of course, is ridiculous. Healthcare. I'm waiting for the administration to hit healthcare, put a frickin' committee together, and say, hey, we gotta do better there. I mean, I'm in healthcare, so, and then college costs. I get that, supply and demand, and these businesses are taking advantage. Restaurants, farmers, I'll be a little light on that, but businesses are taking advantage of the rhetoric. I mean, why not? That's how it works, right? We have this all on every news. Oh, everything's high, and tariffs and this and that. Oh, you know what? We can keep things high as long as we all band together, these businesses. But I don't see it at the grocery store. Our grocery store I like to go to is Myers. There's Walmart too, and I'm telling you, I look around and I spend a decent amount, but I make a decent amount. We do, and we work a lot. But when I look and I do my bill, and some things are high, and it's choices too. If you adjust your choices, like with meat, I think things will come down. That's how it works. Um, but yeah, I wait. Peanut butter, I wait until it's on sale. So you have your staples. Of course, I'm all about health too. And so you have your staples, and you can eat cheap, healthy. I mean, even chips and cookies you can buy cheap. Get your sweet fix, your processed foods, your frozen foods. I go through all that too, and I kind of look at the prices. And it's not just in my little community. I go outside the area. I guess that's still a small area, so it depends on where you live. Of course, California. Maybe they're basing it on California, which always wants to go high, um, um, more than usual and stuff. So. But yeah, we spent less on Thanksgiving. I mean, I, I go all out. My daughter and I, so I bought everything. There's a few things that were a little higher than I thought. Stovetop, of course, you could go with generic, still 99 cents for generic for a box, But turkey was actually lower, if not the same. It was actually lower. The sales and stuff, and of course, my wife. Well, there's sales. Well, there's sales every year, so you got to just play it that way, So, but don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm part of the things are always too high, and pay is always too low. I don't even say my pay is low. I love my job. I love helping people, and you live within your means. But we do live high. I mean, I'm talking on this smartphone here. It's not a Apple. Love Apple as far as stock. But I choose not to have an Apple iPhone. I got used to an Android, much cheaper. We do have nice cars. Insurance is up there, but reliable cars. Frickin' insurance. So never liked insurance. We all know that, though, right? So insurance, healthcare, college costs. Those three things. But yeah, affordability crisis. What are you guys buying? I mean, I know you're going to come back. There are things that are high, but choose not to buy that type of, beef and get this chicken that's a little, stuff like that. But man, all the stuff we buy, and it doesn't seem that bad. I filled up gas yesterday, $2.60. I mean, it's been $2.60 for $2.60s for the last 2 weeks. Been under $3, So, and again, our winter taxes came, and I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay. Then of course I'm thinking, the house value went down. I said, well, it's about time that this housing bubble or issue we're having, inflation and inflated prices of housing, come down a little bit. People are getting tired of not buying shit. I mean, we know this, unless they're people aren't bright and still buying high stuff to keep the prices high. So, yeah, I kind of want to go to the store and I look at eggs, and they were $8 or $9 a dozen. Now that had to do with chicken flu or some probably bullshit somewhat. I'm sorry. They do this stuff once in a while, but milk's still at $2.30 a gallon. Down to $2.30 a gallon, hit $3 for a while. The eggs were $8 or $9 now, for 2 dozen. So now like $2.30 or something, $2.60. Bread, of course, bread is cheap. Except English muffins don't go on sale. I like English muffins, so I can get the generic ones. I don't care for those. But again, it's choices. Okay. Cheese and everything I buy is, yeah. So we can complain, and like I said, I live in my own little world here, Michigan. I'm sure every place is different, but yeah, housing crisis. Yeah, Trump sucks. It's the hate. It's misinformation. It's brainwashing. I believe this. On both sides forever. So it just irritated me on the news. Oh, the crisis. What people are. And we went into the SNAP thing and food stamps, and people, I guess you can get $800 to $1,000 a month if you have a family of 4 or more or something. I don't know the exact detail. I'm like, holy crap. So that's what we have, family of 5, but now just 3 in the house, but still I'm like, holy crap. What are people buying, high end stuff, of course, fancy coffees and yeah, I don't know. So that's my take on it. Make good choices, guys. Things are always going to suck. That's just how we're built, right? Things are always going to suck. This toy costs too much. Oh, it went on sale. I got it, but that was my choice, right? I could have got something else that was cheaper. So toy collecting. We do like our stuff, don't we? So anyway, cheers to you guys. The best to you through the holidays.